So Tommy Fury fought last night, guys. Yes, Tommy Fury fought last night against some random journeyman bum who I have never heard of, but his name is Kajan. I don't even know his name, but yeah, I can't even pronounce his name. But the guy he fought was what, 5-1? Yeah, 5-1. And I'm sorry, but that guy absolutely sucked. Like, he dead ass looked worse than Ryan Borland. That says a lot. Like, legit, the guy that Tommy Fury fought last night, deadass was either on the same level as Ryan Paulin or even worse. Because he just didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He just fucked around. Literally, he fucked around. He didn't throw any punches. He didn't throw any proper hard punches. He just stood there and just let himself be hit. Literally. And Tommy Fury was fucking trash as well. Oh my god, Tommy Fury was absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. If that Tommy Fury fought Jake Paul today, he'd been absolutely knocked out. Absolutely knocked out. That's a fact. If that Tommy Fury fought Jake Paul, he would have been absolutely smoked. I know that for a fact. If that Tommy Fury who fought that guy, that random bum, fought Jake Paul today, he would be absolutely smoked. Facts. But the guy he fought was absolutely terrible, and he was absolutely terrible himself. You literally looked worse than he did against KSI. And that fight was bad. Literally, that fight was bad, and he looks even worse here because the guy he was fighting, I'm spitting everywhere, but the guy he was fighting posed like no threat. What, like, he literally posed no threat whatsoever. He had no power, no nothing, no skills, no nothing. He was a complete bum, a journeyman, a taxi driver, as they call it. But yeah, literally a taxi driver, as they call it. And Tommy Fury couldn't even knock him out. And then in the post fight, he said, "Oh, the right hand's fixed" or whatever. You didn't even knock him out. So how can the right hand be fixed if you can't even knock the guy out? This random bum out. Because that's what he was. He was a bum. He was a complete and utter bum. Picked by you. Yeah, picked by you. You literally ducked Jake Paul's $3 million, $6 million offer. You ducked the $6 million offer on Netflix. And also, you ducked the $3-4 million offer to fight him this year, 2025. So you've ducked him twice now. No, many times actually. You ducked him the first time. You ducked him like since 2021. Like, this guy's just such a duck. He just thinks he's so above this influencer scene. He's not. He's very much on these guys' level. And he's proved it multiple times that he's no better than these guys. He could even knock out fucking KSI, who can't even box and throws and literally does jumping jacks. Literally, he does jumping jacks as his technique. And Tommy Fury was much bigger and couldn't even knock him out or even do any significant damage to him. Couldn't do any damage to Jake Paul. Couldn't do any damage to a 5'4" athlete Taylor who had like no boxing experience whatsoever. Literally, couldn't even do damage to fucking a tall ass skinny stick man Daniel Bukansky. He was just terrible. Again, anyone he fights who has a bit of ability, not ability, but like a bit of like toughness, you can't knock him out. Everyone else he fought who were complete and utter bombs who had no chance whatsoever, and he knocked him out. We didn't even knock him out. You see, he stopped them. So he's only had 4 KOs. He's 10-0. But yeah, 11-0 now because he beat that fucking random bomb last night. But he's 11-0, but he's only had 4 knockouts. 4 knockouts against absolute bums with terrible losing records. One of them was 0-9. The other one had like 10 losses and 100 and something wins. That one in the distance as well. That also in the distance, which is even more embarrassing for Tommy Fury. They fought a guy who had literally 100 losses, like over 100 losses, and he couldn't even knock him out. He couldn't even drop him, I don't think. I don't think he even dropped him in that fight. Literally, that guy had 100 losses. So imagine all that brain damage. Literally, all that brain damage. And Tommy couldn't knock him. Literally, all that brain damage, and Tommy couldn't even do any significant damage to him. Literally. 100 fights, 100 losses, 100 fights worth of brain damage. Yet still, Tommy couldn't even knock him out or do any type of damage to him, really. So Tommy's only had what? So he's 11-0, but he's only had 4 KOs. 4 KOs against absolute bums. Absolute bums. Like, bin men. Absolute bin men. He's only knocked out bin men. He knocked out 0-9 Scott Williams, who's now like, what, 0-20. He knocked out, I'm spitting everywhere, but he knocked out Calamity, who's like 0-27 as well. He knocked out just some other bum he fought back in like 2019. Just bums. Complete and utter bums. Complete and utter bums. That he KO'd or TKO'd or whatever. Literally. Then the one time he fought someone with a bit of ability, not ability, but like a bit of toughness in them, like a bit of toughness in them, he couldn't knock him out. He couldn't knock him out or do any significant damage to him. Like, he couldn't even rock Anthony Taylor, who was way smaller. Couldn't rock KSI, who was way smaller. Couldn't rock Jake Paul, who was like wasn't really doing much. Couldn't rock Dario Buchanan. Well, you knocked him down, but like still like you didn't knock him out. You should. That guy sucked, bro. If that guy fought Jake Paul, he'd been absolutely splattered. That Daniel Bukansky guy. If that guy fought Jake Paul, he'd been absolutely splattered inside a round. No pun intended. He would have been absolutely. Oh my god, man. He would have been absolutely splattered inside a round. Literally, I'm telling you, bro. I'm stuttering, but I'm telling you, that guy who Tommy Fury fought back on, I think it was on Tyson Fury versus Dillian White. Yeah, Tyson Fury versus Dillian White, the undercard. He fought him on the prelims. He fought this Dario Buchanan guy. He was supposed to have a good record of 10-1, but the guy sucked. The guy was absolute dog shit. No different. No, I'd say he's even worse. I'd say he's even worse than Andre August. I'd say he's even worse than Ryan Borland. Both of those guys. I think he's even worse than 6-year-old Mike Tyson. I think he's even worse than 58-year-old Mike Tyson. I think he's definitely worse than Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But yeah, he's fighting who Jake's fighting next month. But yeah, but that guy sucked. Tommy Fury needs to retire, bro. He sucks. I could care less what if he fights again, because the guy sucks, man. He's terrible. He's overrated. He's terrible. He sucks. He struggled to knock out a bum. He was just not great, and he thinks he's gonna be a world champion. He's not gonna be a world champion. He ducks Jake Paul. He ducks KSI. He ducks Darren Till. He definitely ducked him. He was supposed to fight him in January, but he ducks that fight because he got scared. He was gonna get kicked to the head. He was gonna get kicked to the head. I'm gonna get kicked to the head. Such a pussy, man. Such a bitch, bro. Absolute bitch. Pulled off a fight because he gets scared to get kicked to the head. You're gonna get kicked to the head, bro. It's banter. All fighters say it, especially tough guys, like really tough guys who grew up around that, like, how do I say it? Especially fighters who like grew up in that type of environment where they just want to fight each other. But yeah, they want to fight, like they want to fight people because they've grown up in that type of environment to just be a fighter and just fight people. And Darren Till, Darren Till, I believe, is one of them. My head. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed us. Here's our peace out. Bye.